You might be wondering who this guy is. Well, let me enlighten you. I'm a student and a pressure survivor. Varsity life is a pressure cooker, but I've navigated most of its challenges. The thing is, this pressure is no joke, it's real. You might be happy to start varsity, but trust me, you need to be prepared for the weight that comes with it. Now, what you have to understand about varsity is that there's a lot of freedom, and varsity is like a country on its own. The things which happen in the bigger world also happen in varsity, like politics, economics, and social activities. The only difference is that you'll be a student experiencing these things at an institution. Now, this is where issues of pressure start to reveal. The issues of clothes, money, cars, status, social acceptance are some of the major issues at varsity. This is where pressure comes from. Students will be mainly giving each other pressure. To get into detail, varsity is full of peer pressure. If you are not a focused person who likes things too much, don't have your own principles, focused, or you are not satisfied with what you have, then peer pressure will have a dance with you. You always go where the wind goes. You will do things just because others are doing it. You become programmed and controlled. You become like one of Elon Musk's robots. Really? You become a yes man, yes lady. Let's talk about dressing. Since freedom is mostly found at university and knows no bounds, students will just wear anything or almost walk naked. Ladies will come from a different backgrounds, and she'll come as a freshman, composed, calm, and just switch up in a short time frame and starts dressing in a crazy way. This is pressure. She sees others wearing in a certain way and feels like she has to do the same thing. She has to copy. You'll see a girl wearing a short dress or skirt but struggles to keep it down when she walks. You wonder why she even wore it in the first place. It's pressure. My fellow guys will wear anything crazy and in trends. I'm not a fashion guru, and I'm sure fashion is for you to feel good, not to look confused. There's a difference between drip and looking like you need rehab. Some guys don't just accept that some time of dressing isn't for them. Not everything made is made for everyone. It's pressure. Pressure is wicked. It makes students lose a sense of responsibility. In varsity, safe sex is fiction to others. With the existence of STIs, some students will still engage in unsafe sex with the people who are not even their partners. Guys sleep with a lot of ladies. To make it clear, some guys go on a quest to sleep around with many girls whilst risking the chances of contracting STIs. There is a pressuring misconception that sleeping around a lot makes a man look cool and more manly. After unsafe sex, ladies get pregnant and commit abortions, which is deadly to their well-being. This is pressure. This pressure to commit abortion is also due to peer pressure, thinking of what parents will say and the whole fact that the responsible guy will deny responsibility. It's pressure. The guys will also give each other pressure of drinking alcohol or smoke. If you don't drink, then there's something wrong with you. You are gay, they say. You don't sleep with a lot of girls, you are gay and dumb, they say. While sleeping with a lot of ladies might seem like a flex, most males lose a lot of good partners. Boys will be on the rush looking for the most on-demand girl, the big booty one, the light-skinned one, the curvy ones. And the truth is, bro, most of these type of girls are wanted by everyone, and you will be on competition. Why bother? Why risk it? When you fumble a good girl for these other ones, you might not be able to get another one like her or her back. Be careful, bro. This is varsity. It's very funny. The pressure for clothes and who is the best dresser is just too much. It's very funny. The pressure for clothes and who is the best dresser is too much. Ladies will engage with sugar daddies a lot because they want the latest clothes, shoes, bags, Brazilian wigs, and a lot. They don't want to be left out. It's very sad. Say it with me now. It's sad. You see, some will focus on wigs and drip, forgetting that the aim is to graduate and secure a degree. Throughout, many will fail modules, carry them, and get bad grades just for wanting to be called a bad boy or slay queen. This is reality. This is pressure. The class system is real in varsity. There's nothing like equality and equity. Since the rich, average, and poor do have divisions, and each class got an ignorant attitude towards each other, the rich hangs around themselves, so is the average and poor. Rich kids don't mingle with fellas from other classes, especially among us ladies. This is where jealousy, promiscuity, women competing, men trying to display status, dating competition, dressing on point, and attention starts to show. And this is the order of the day from each class. Instead of students helping each other, some will actually laugh at others for not having. This will pressure the less privileged students. This is real. It's all pressure. I'm not saying all rich kids are bad. There are some rich kids from rich backgrounds but very humble people. They don't choose who to play with, they play with everyone. Humbleness is key. Now, what you have to understand about varsity is that it is a diverse community where people are coming from different backgrounds. It's very important for you to be you at varsity. Otherwise, pressure will eat you up and get you into crazy situations. You will find yourself living recklessly, always at night parties and being freaky. Varsity will always be a tricky place. It depends on you. When you know who you are, peer pressure doesn't have anything on you. Keeping yourself busy and occupied will keep you away from temptations. It's crazy. Students pressure each other into thinking that being drunk is always living your youthful years very well. Out of pressure to find the perfect boyfriend or girlfriend, we use each other at varsity and dump each other without thinking of the emotional impact of our actions. Students are pressurizing each other to have purposeless relationships which lack validity. Most people would say varsity is the space for you to discover who you really are without monitoring from parents. And of course, they would say no one fails in varsity. It's a lie. You will fail. Verily, don't let them pressure you to enjoy life and relax. You will fail. I repeat, you will fail. Students will actually pressure each other and say varsity is the time to be experimenting. Students have multiple sexual partners and it's said students want to be so cool. Too bad, to the point that they live fake lives. Sometimes you might be surprised to see where that fancy girl actually lives when school is closed. At varsity, the pressure to look expensive and rich is high. It's very easy to notice that varsity is not a good place for people who do not know themselves, who are not authentic to who they are, who are not aware of their future contributions. It's not a safe place for the I want to explore the world type of people, especially girls and those girls from rural areas and the middle class families. Pressure is the order of the day. Women are getting used for nothing but iPhones, dresses, and some petty things. Others are losing their lives. Men are losing it to drugs. It's painful. People change from who they were to someone negative, and it is very wild. Drugs, parties, and casual sex is being done on an alarming scale. Students are no longer afraid of AIDS, but rather afraid of pregnancy. It's funny. However, in the long run, varsity is a good place to learn, to discover yourself, skills, enhance your academic and interpersonal relationships, I myself am still a student, I'm still learning a lot, and I did not make this video to scare you, but to inform you of what happens in university so that you make better decisions tomorrow. Don't be pressured.